Christ according to Luke. When the hour came, Jesus sat at table, and the apostles with him, and he said to them,
I have earnestly desired to eat this Passover with you before I suffer. For I tell you, I shall not eat it until it is fulfilled in the kingdom of God.
and he took the chalice, and when he had given thanks, he said,
Take this and divide it among yourselves. For I tell you that from now on I shall not drink of the fruit of the vine until the kingdom of God comes.
And he took bread, and when he had given thanks, he broke it and gave it to them, saying,
This is my body, which is given for you. Do this in remembrance of me.
and likewise the chalice after supper, saying,
This chalice which is poured out for you is the new covenant in my blood. But behold, the hand of him who betrays me is with me on the table. For the Son of Man goes as it has been determined, but hold that man by whom he is betrayed.
and they began to question one another, which of them is God that will do this? A dispute also arose among them, which of them was regarded as the greatest. And he said to them,
The kings of the Gentiles exercise lordship over them, but those in authority over them are called benefactors. But not so with you. Rather, let the greatest among you become as the youngest, and the leader as one who serves. For which is the greatest? One who sits at table or one who serves? Is it not the one who sits at table? But I am among you as one who serves. You are those who have continued with me in my trials, as my Father appointed a kingdom for me. So do I appoint for you, that you may eat and drink at my table in my kingdom, and sit on thrones judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Simon, Simon, behold, Satan demanded to have you, that he might sift you like wheat. But I pray for you that your faith may not fail. And when you are turned again, strengthen your brethren.
and he said to him,
Lord, I am ready to go with you to prison and to death.
he said,
I tell you, Peter, the cock will not crow this day until you 3 times deny that you know me.
and he said to them,
When I sent you out with no coat or bag or sandals, do you lack anything?
they said, nothing. He said to them,
But now, let him who has a sword take it and likewise a bag. And let him who has no sword sell his clothes and buy one. For I tell you that this scripture might be fulfilled in me. And he was reckoned with transgressors. For what is written about him has his fulfillment.
and they said, look, Lord, there are 2 sons. And he said to them,
It is enough.
and he came out, and went as was custom to the Mount of Olives, and the disciples followed him. And when he came to the place, he said to them,
Pray that you may not enter into temptation.
and he withdrew from them about the stone's throw, and knelt down and prayed.
Father, if you are willing, remove this chalice from me. Nevertheless, not my will, but yours be done.
And there appeared to him an angel from heaven, strengthening him. And being an agony, he prayed more earnestly. And the sweat became like great drops of blood, falling down upon the ground. And when he rose from prayer, he came to the disciples and found them sleeping for sorrow. And he said to them,
Why do you sleep? Rise and pray, that you may not enter into temptation.
while he was still sleeping, there came a crowd, and the man called called Judas, one of the 12, was leading them. It drew near to Jesus and he said, but Jesus said to him,
Judas, would you betray the Son of Man with a kiss?
and when those who were about him saw what was following, they said, Lord, shall we strike with the sword? And one of them struck the sleeve of the high priest and cut off his right ear. But Jesus said,
No more of this.
and he called his ear and killed him. Then Jesus said to the chief priests and the captains of the temple and elders, who had come out against him,
Have you come out as against a robber with swords and blows? When I was with you day after day in the temple, you did not lay hands on me. But this is your hour and the power of darkness.
then they seized him and led him away, bringing him to the high priest's house. Peter followed at a distance, and when he had kindled the fire in the middle of the courtyard and sat down together, Peter sat among them. Then they came, singing and sang the night, and gazing at him, said, this man also was with him. But he denied him, saying,
Woman, I do not know him.
and a little later, someone else saw him and said, you also are one of them. But Peter said,
Man, I am not.
and after an interval of about an hour, still another insisted, saying, certainly this man also was with him, for he is a Galilean. But Peter said,
Man, I do not know what you are saying.
and immediately, while he was still speaking, the cock crowed. And the Lord turned and looked at Peter. And Peter remembered the word of the Lord, how he had said to him, before the cock crows today, you will deny me 3 times. And he went out and wept bitterly. Now the men who were holding Jesus mocked him and beat him. They also blindfolded him and asked him, Professor, who is this that struck you? And they spoke many other words against him, revilling him. When the day came, the assembly of the elders of the people gathered together, both chief priests and scribes, and they led him away to the council, and they said, if you are Christ, tell us. But he said to them,
If I tell you, you will not believe. And if I ask you, you will not answer. But from now on, the Son of Man shall be seated at the right hand of the power of God.
and they all said, are you the Son of God then? And he said to them,
You say that I am.
and they said, what further testimony do we need? We have evidence ourselves for his own news. Then the whole company of men arose and brought him before Pilate, and they began to accuse him, saying, we found this man perverting our nation, and forbidding us to give tribute to Caesar, and saying that he himself is Christ the King. And Pilate asked him,
Are you the king of the Jews?
and he answered him.
You have said so.
And Pilate said to the chief priests and the multitudes,
I find no crime in this man.
but they were saying, he strikes all the people, teaching throughout all Judea, from Galilee even to this place. When Pilate heard this, he asked whether the man was a Galilean. And when he heard that he belonged to Herod's jurisdiction, he sent him over to Herod, who was himself in Jerusalem at that time. When Herod saw Jesus, he was very glad, for he had gone to prayer to see him, because he had heard about him, and he was hoping to see some sign done by him. So he questioned him as from them, but he made no answer.
find this man guilty of any of the charges against him. Neither did Herod, for he sent him back to us. Behold, I found nothing deserving death has been done by him. I will therefore chastise him and release him.
But they all cried out together, "Away with this man, and release to us Barabbas." A man who had been thrown into prison for an insurrection started in the city and for murder. Pilate addressed them once more, desiring to release Jesus, but they shouted out, "Crucify, crucify him." In total pride, he said to them,
Why? What evil has he done? I have found in him no crime deserving death. I will therefore chastise him and release him.
"But with the audience, the man did not cry that he should be crucified, and their voices prevailed. So Pilate gave sentence that the man should be granted. He released the man who had been thrown into prison for insurrection and murder, whom they asked for. But Jesus delivered up to their will. And as they led him away, the thief was Simon of Cyrene, who was coming in from the country, and laid on him the cross to carry him behind Jesus. And there followed him a great multitude of the people, and of women who bewailed and lamented him. But Jesus, turning to them, said,
Daughters of Jerusalem, do not weep for me, but weep for yourselves and for your children. For behold, the days are coming when they will say, Blessed are the barren, and the wombs that never bore, and the breasts that never nursed. Then they will begin to say to the mountains, Fall on us, and to the hills cover us. For if they do this when the womb is free, what will happen when it is dry?